Good morning, my loves. How are you today on this beautiful day of love? It is I, Tina, and you are having morning coffee in the day of the life of a normal person. And it's all about being real here, guys, okay? Like straight up, you're waking up with me, okay? You got my morning voice and everything. So, how are you guys? I'm recording this on Friday, May 8th, 2020. But welcome to you whenever you are clicking on this. Time is so irrelevant, you guys. So yesterday was just ginormous. So much. Oh my Lord. I am a Scorpio sun sign. So, and I have actually, honestly, just always only considered the fact that I'm a Scorpio. I had no, I'm 43 years old, and to be honest with you, up until, just recently, I had no idea that I was anything else but a Scorpio. But anyway, it's just, I don't know. Awakening is a beautiful thing, is it not? Anyway, so nonetheless, my heart goes out to all of my fellow Scorpios, wherever it may be in your chart. Or those of you even who are not familiar at all with anything Scorpio, but are feeling any of these aspects. Oh, it's a doozy for us, and we live and breathe transformation and forgiveness, and our element is water, and so we are used to this having to constantly change to adapt and go with the flow, and I don't know, it's a big, anyway, that's not what I honestly planned on getting into. So today is the day of sky blue, light blue, baby blue, sea blue, however you want to call it, in order to honor your throat chakra. This is where you can picture a beautiful, just light blue, like the picture, like a ball of the ocean, or a ball of air, like in the sky. The most beautiful blue sky, like right now this morning. Oh my gosh. I went outside to still have, I do like that time. Yeah, I gotta still, there's something about going outside and having that morning, I know for now, or it has been, cup of coffee and a cigarette. That time is just something for me. Be it 5 minutes or 15 or whatever. It doesn't have to, it's just, I love it. Anyway, especially, my favorite time is to be outside doing it right when the bugs turn to birds. That switch over from the night life to the morning, it's beautiful. Anyway, okay, wow, sidetracked. Sorry. So, I did want to mention that I caught up myself. I read my Proverbs 30 because we missed a lot yesterday, you guys. I'm sorry. It was really a doozy of a day. I got so many downloads, so much, holy crap, so much. Man, that was a potent one. We survived. We're here. Yay! Okay, now it's retrograde season. I mean, now that we're not even, the 3 days, the day before, the day of, and the day after the full moon are quite potent, equally. Don't ever dismiss that. On top of that, the month of, but most importantly now, the next 2 weeks, minimally, we are going to be carrying this energy of this full moon as we enter some serious retrograding business, okay? So, I hope you take this weekend, to be totally honest with you, and do, I know that we're going to be called to do today to really honor your throat chakra and clear that beautiful blue ball in your throat. Hum or hum is the vibration. I like to say HUM. I think it's officially HAM, but I think the sound is just, it's cute. Like, so hum, exercising your throat chakra by singing and humming is very good. It's not all about talking. To be honest with you, sometimes it's the more I cleanse my throat chakra and balance it and clear it, I find it's in the silence that it's funny. I don't know. I find more peace in the silence as my throat chakra heals. It's interesting. Anyway, okay, so no, I'm not sick. I simply have, this is on, okay, you guys are just waking up with me, but as I'm getting back to saying, I am honestly already on my 4th cup of coffee, and I didn't do this setup last night. That's why I didn't connect with you guys to finish those cards. So I hope, for the people who were waiting, I apologize. But I do hope that you do find your journey and your message within what was delivered nonetheless. Don't disregard it completely just because I didn't follow through with tuning into your energy. You own your energy. You can do it. I believe in you. And yesterday was the heart chakra anyway. So tap into your heart. Do some, like plug into maybe binaural beats that help with your, or whatever they're called, to help balance your heart chakra. Again, there's a 15-minute one on YouTube that I like. Anyway, and then tap into those cards in your own energy within yourself and see where spirit guides you on the internet to learn about them. Okay, I'm going to start shuffling. So my Facebook group is also called A Day in the Life of a Normal Person, and I caught up my Proverbs 30 and had my coffee with them as well. So, well, like, they're just an extension. Actually, you're an extension of them, if we really want to be honest. So don't be jealous that I gave them something that you don't have here. Just why don't you be a part of that group too? All right? So hop on over to Facebook and find me at A Day in the Life of a Normal Person. I think the group is public. Anybody can come in. It's just a nice, I don't know. I'm usually the only person that posts in there anything, but anyone is welcome to be honest with you, to express yourself however you need to. It's just a safe place, and I do have it public, but honestly, if I ever got a request for somebody that needed that space for some healing private time, like with people that care, like I would have no problem making it private for a while. Like, it's just a safe space to be real. Anyway, because that's what I share with you here. This is as real as it gets. You guys are on, this is going to be, sorry, if this is your first time, okay, let's see, tomorrow, I only have to do my human job until 2 o'clock tomorrow, and possibly on Sunday, which will be Mother's Day, I have that day off. I am going to get something written down where it's like my opening spiel, because I always, I don't know, when I did shower thoughts, it was a little bit easier to do a consistent one. So I know I can find it. I'll do it. So hi, I apologize. I'm Tina. Um, these, I do use, here, my tarot deck that I received just a few months ago. And it just blew open my world. Forever grateful for that part of my life. Gosh, what a beautiful part of my journey. Like, it just was like the key that opened the door to have me walk into my awakening. It back into my own life. Literally. Anyway, so, I was doing polls. I don't know, it's a long story, the journey of where this channel has gone already. And I just started this. So I've just been studying and learning for the last few months and decided these messages need to get out. And I really honestly just started by needing to share like my intuitive, not intuitive, that's not what I'm trying to, and I don't know. It's kind of like intuitive channeling. See, I don't know. I've never had anyone or anything in my life directly linking me to any of these things. So it's all new and all unfamiliar to me. The first 40 years of my life, I've always been a very spiritual person, very connected to Source. Even in my darkest days of being an unevolved Scorpio, like, I still have always had very strong faith. And I've always known that there's a bigger and grander thing, and just my intuition has always been screaming at me. Anyway, so I think if you want to hear Proverbs 30, go to that. At the end of this, I'm really going to try hard to remember to read Proverbs 31, the final chapter. And I really do like that on this Friday, the last day of the work week, the day after this, we're still in this full moon energy, and on our way towards a new phase in this retrograde season. So I think that's fitting that we're closing off that Proverbs today. And I'm not sure where I'll be led to read next, but I think I'd like to do that. And I don't even know if it's going to come from the Bible. It might come from like a different book. I don't know. But I like the idea of reading a little something each day at the close. So, on that line as well, again, I think I would really like to write out not just a greet, but, like a plan, like how do you call that? It's not the minutes, that's, I don't know. I'm just going to get organized, okay? So, welcome, Spirit, to our morning coffee. Where is my coffee? I might have had 4 cups, but man, it is not helping me focus today. It's just making my mouth, ugh. Alright, that's pretty lukewarm anyway. Let's be done with that. Hi, guys. I hope you're hanging in there. Yeah. Lots of hurt going around right now. Alright, I got this. I like that. This is a lot about self-love today, too. I can feel it. Lots of self-love needed. Lots of focusing within instead of without. The King of Wands has been through a lot of shit in order to hold ground to his passions. But man, oh man, has he. That's a throne of gold. Whew. You know what it almost kind of reminds me of, too? Oh, there, I did it again, didn't I? I didn't introduce it. All right. That box that he's sitting on, one, it reminds me of a magician's box. Oh, God blessed. One, it reminds me of a magician's box. You know, like when the lady goes in it and disappears, or the swords go in, or whatever. But two, it also reminds me of this, like an elevator that you would enter. Gross. The hair. Like in order to enter the deeper depths of your soul, and or to like astral travel, timelines and stuff. The elevator, but yeah, into your soul. Oh, she's so lovely, isn't she? Yeah. This is passion in the king. And this is a whole lot of sensual love in the Empress. Damn, you guys. What is... Hey, this just doesn't want to leave my hands right now. So we're just going to... Oh my God. You guys. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Well, looks like we are definitely getting a message of love today. Damn. That's beautiful. All right. Is there anything more I can share with the collective? Is there anything? Oh. All right. So 2 fell on the floor. 3. So this is what fell on the floor in front of me. We'll get to that. And then this, let's see what this is a minute. Oh my gosh. What is going on? You guys, whatever you cleared with this full moon energy is really bringing it in. Oh my, oh, okay. So, I went to set down my deck. Look what's there. You guys, this has been popping up a lot. That's so crazy. All right, let's read this real quick. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this message, may you find a path to your best self. This just looks like it. Oh, that is so awesome. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. All right. You know what I realized? My finger, like, I know, I talk about how dirty, but it really, I'm very self-conscious of it. Um, so I realized hold on, I know. I'm setting this down a bit. So when I do my thing in the morning, like this is like the tail end, what's left of my bundle, but like I clean off the end. Pine does not burn easily. I don't know. It's just anyway. So like I didn't do this yet. I did it from the time before, and so like I clean off that stuff because otherwise it does not stay lit for nothing. You gotta but it hangs on for dear life, and so you have to physically remove this black stuff. All right, so anyway, so there's the deeper explanation of like why my fingers are always freaking dirty despite the fact that I promise you I am a clean person. Anyway. Water. I love water. Okay. I think we can safely put this up here, don't you think? All right. So we have this though. I like it though a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, okay, let's start with this. Six of Pentacles. The Hermit. I just like to give you guys time to take it all in, okay? And whether or not I repeat it, whether or not I do it too long, you think, because the card, like this one even, it seems simple, but each time they come up, every little tiniest detail, her shirt, her coat, the pentacles, her glasses, her hair, her lips, her facial expressions, the city, the ground, the box, the seat cover, the shoes, every single little, the color of the sky. Like anything and everything can pop up at a different time because of what energy. It's just different every single time. So I like to give you a second to just take it all in and look at every little detail. And your higher self is going to direct your attention to whatever detail you need to see. That is where your message is going to lie. Alrighty. So, let me see what's going on here. Yeah. You guys have entered, I don't know who you are. Wow, I am just giddy with the amount of passionate, fulfilling, abundant love that is entering your life, that is in your life, that you have created, that you established. Dude, that's why it started with the King of Wands. Because see that rocky foundation and shit, like, well, around. It's no longer a part of him. But, like, it's what she's risen above, And it's what she's been through. And not that long ago. Like, you can still see the remnants of the jagged edges of the things that you have overcome. But you have risen above them. You are seated on the throne of your world within, oh my God, that maybe that's why I like the thing into your soul. Like, you have taken charge of your higher self. You have gone within the depths of your soul to claim your passion, which is, your higher self, your soul, like that thing that is above all this humanness, all the things that you thought were solid and of this earth that you could count on and depend on or build your world upon. All those things are falling away. And you're taking the inner strength within you. You are taking the intuition that you have gained from... There's something about that salamander that is like a circle biting... Here, he's super tiny. Behind her head, see? Come on, focus camera, come on. See it? There's something about that. Ooh, my third eye is tingly. Ooh. It's, I know this is probably not what it is, but the symbolization for me right now is like, that circle of life, like yes, it turns this way, technically, but like, you like, you took a hold of this cycle of life, and that's happening right now to you in the way that it's turning, and like, you're not gonna like leave any loose ends and be like, oh, willy-nilly. You're like, you took a hold. You just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just that whole like whipping around at the tail and biting on, and like, I'm taking charge of this cycle. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not explaining it right. What's in my head. I can't. I hope. Because also, like, with that lion strength right there, I know that that's probably Leo. And this is wands, this is fire sign, fire element. Man, that's freaking awesome. So then it was the Empress, which really does, like, there's no denying that this is an emotional love connection, because this is a sexy king and this is a sensual queen. Like, the Empress is the queen of all queens, and the eggs on her dress resemble fertility. And then we have the Venus symbol here as we enter Venus retrograde. So that's why I brought my calendar down here with me, so I don't have to strain and sound weird when I'm trying to read it. Anyway, Venus retrograde, May 13th, 2020. So when I'm recording this, that is right around the corner. It is Friday today, and that is next week, Wednesday. However, you have been, my heart chakra right now, you have been feeling this since Sunday, May 3rd, possibly May 4th, going into this week. This just has been a cumulative thing that you were to finally overcome and work out whatever has been holding you back from your past in the relationship and love department. So with this full moon, you quite possibly have just, like, you did it. You did it. Oh, I'm so freaking happy for you. This is a whole lot of Scorpio energy. I will say that. This is a whole lot of, let's see, Capricorn. Who's the Empress? The Empress to me. Where's my other info here? I think it's Gemini, but I don't want to be wrong, okay? I feel like we had her towards the end. My chest, right, my heart is really, really, like, kind of, crap. I don't have it. Yeah, that crown of stars, the divine connection with mystical realm, as well as the cycles of the natural world. So it's just funny that she's very connected to Mother Earth, and life itself signifies an abundance from harvesting. She brings blessings and abundance, an enduring, persevering, reborn, new woman, a survivor. Aura of peace and tranquility, love, creativity, grace. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, you guys really... I almost feel like morning coffee should be more intuitive, and whatever reading, oh my heart, comes in the PM that I can do for you, maybe that could be more of the in-depth studying one, like going through my past information that I've gathered, gaining new insights. And I really do want to start a new notebook anyway. I just haven't gotten myself to the store quite yet. And which is honestly a very good thing, because there are the Empress, a young girl. Nope. I lied. Sorry. Venus, she's Venus. So, yeah, we're supposed to talk about this Venus retrograde in Gemini. Maybe that's another reason why I'm pulling that energy. Mars is in Pisces through mid-July. Yes, this Venus retrograde is pulling you through July 11th-ish, I believe. Mid-July, anyway. Okay, so this is the energy that you can expect basically for the next 2 months or so. 2 months? Yeah, dude. All right. Oh, so basically, if you're not feeling this, cups are emotions. This water is your emotions and your intuition, your insightfulness, your, oh, man, love, your passionate love, and it is flowing. Like, this is a waterfall, dude. Just, and then this cup, your cup overflows, literally, and it's been divinely guided. Like, again, her crown is your divine connection, you know, and just like, oh my God, I'm feeling led to read, oh, we got to watch our time. All right, we're already a half an hour in. Sugar Jets. Okay, King of Cups. Let's read. Okay. They're calming, and their cup is brimming with love and compassion. They draw strength from treating others with tenderness and kindness, and they're truly in touch with all their emotions. They're the kind of person who you feel perfectly at ease with, because their presence is sincere and accepting. If this indicates a relationship, you're finally fully able to let down all your walls and feel comfortable and loved by this person. If the king is you, you're doing a beautiful job as a friend and confidant. So be proud. Oh, okay. And then the Ace of Cups. Let's read that. Something beautiful. Yeah, this is also a new beginning of love and relationship. Abundant love, passionately abundant. Oh my God, full of life. And oh my gosh. Okay, and it also is going to be bringing you stability within yourself. Whatever this love brings you, it finally gives you that time. Like, it's not, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah. Like, and the things that bring you earthly abundance and worldly abundance is what, it's from within yourself. But, okay, hold on. Okay, something beautiful and full of love has just begun, and your cup is so full it spills out into a pool below. You'll feel yourself filled with radiant positivity, happiness, and joy. Be receptive. You've been blessed with life-giving love, so welcome all your new endeavors. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, my tummy. I feel like I got butterflies. Dang, you guys. This is fantastic. Woo! We needed to hear this, did we not? Man, oh man, I know I did. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Woo! I just got chills. Okay, the Hermit. Shall I do it like this? I don't know, because the glare is so bad, so I don't know if that might bother you actually more. I know. She is, I believe, the number 9. All right, so you have 6, 9, 4. We have the Ace, which is amazing. We have 2 major arcana, which tells me this is not one of those events. So Scorpio energy, calm down in the sense of being afraid that this is just another one of those things that's just going to be ripped out from underneath you. That's not that this is just temporary or one of those passing things, one of those cycles of life that too is a learning lesson and shall pass. No. This that's coming in is major stuff. This is real. This is life. This is solid. This is it. This is real. The king, 2 kings, to solidify what a great guy, or what is whoever, the masculine energy that is here to balance the empress that you are, and vice versa, or vice versa, whichever one you want to identify with. But this empress is all 4 queens in one. Like, you've not just entered your throne, like yeah, like, damn. Oh God, this is so exciting. I'm shaking inside. Oh Lord, I'm like freezing cold and fire within me all at the same time. Okay, so the Hermit. So here's how, I believe, what this is, what this Scorpio full moon, that's the Scorpio, that you've just, this is what you are going to allow to flood in and begin. This is your Venus retrograde. Oh, or if during this Venus retro, yeah, there's no or. I don't think that there's an or. Oh, this is so. This could not be better. Holy shit. This is what time do we got? Okay, 40 minutes. This is this is not like the negative aspect of, okay, where my train of thought just went is that there's no negativity in this message right now, because a lot of times any of these cards can be taken in a negative way. This appears dark. No, that's going into the nothingness, which is the darkness, which is within you, which is doing the shadow work, which this might be resembling that things that you just did to accomplish all of this. But I don't know, that so that could be what's resonating for you. Or the fact that these are like, that could look like you're in need or in want. But the fact of the matter is, in this transformation of this Scorpio full moon, these retrograde seasons, like in the transformation, you've turned that cycle, and you become the Six of Pentacles. You've become the gift giver, or you have received the gift that from going within. You know, like, this is so happy and so good. There's no way to take that negatively. Like, literally, you're so excited you can't even sit down. Like, you've received the gift you've been waiting for. Like, the treasure, your pentacles, is of earth, is of the material realm, the physical world. So whatever is of this earth that you treasure is what I consider that. The Four of Pentacles can be taken in like a negative light, if you want to go down that negative realm, like but whatever. But that's not what this message is about. But typically when it is considered negatively, it's because you're holding your treasure within and tight against you and to you, and you're like, but the fact of the matter is I can't even shake that off. Whew. That is so past energy. We have nothing to do with that anymore. If that has come up, no more. Get rid of it. So, okay. Oh, hey, real quick. Oh, no. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Yeah, I already could. Oh, you guys. I feel like I'm really going to have to talk to you again. Shit. All right, if any of those cards resonated with you, please message me, and I will try to remember to check my inbox as often as possible so that we can get something scheduled. Okay, sorry, I just felt led to do that. I totally interrupted myself to do that, and I don't know why, but that was a message for somebody. Quite possibly, if that Four of Pentacles negative energy resonated with you, pause here and go back and look at those cards that I was just flipping through. That's your message. Okay? And I need you to go within in the hermit mode and flip open the internet and look up those cards. Okay? Because that's going to be your message with that negative energy. In order, okay, I'm not like a shoo fly. Ew. I'm sorry, that was horrible. What I just mean, this is still all you. What you've been hearing, don't dismiss it. It's okay. I'm so sorry. Hugs. I love you. I'm sorry. Okay. What I'm meaning is now you're going to transmute. You're going to use the Scorpio full moon of transmuting that negative energy from that, using the message that you receive from those cards and this message here. That's what's going to lead you, okay? That's what you're going to go into the hermit mode, and you're going to gather your information. You're going to receive the gift that you need to establish your Four of Pentacles in a positive way now. You're releasing all of that in order to receive the rest of what this full moon release has. That's the release. That's what, poof, like, oh, okay. So, but I do like the fact that this is your foundation and this is what you rise above to, as well. I love it how during these things, like even setting up the cards becomes symbolic in the way that I'm led to put them there. It even becomes a part of the message too. Like everything, take it all in. There's no aspect of your life and the things around you that isn't for you. It's all for you. It's of you. You are creating your world. And what this is that you are finally being wise with the things. Like right now, the earthly things, we have a 6 and we have a 4. So maybe the things that are given to you right now are a little bit more than what you have been able to create of yourself. But you go ahead and you use your intuition that is divinely guided. These gifts are, you know that they're coming from source, from your higher self, from your heart. And they are meant to provide a solid foundation so that you can then become the gift giver that you long to be. And this passionate love that is entering your life is what is going to make that, okay, I can't help, the cycle thing is over and over again, the circle thing is over and over again. I believe it's like a yin-yang aspect, and it just keeps, oh, I love this, again, retrograde, that's in itself is that's bringing back in that old energy, okay? So, although this is a new love, it is because you have gone through the hermit mode. Oh, wait, I needed to read that. So, right before we go, let's do that and then read the Bible. I feel like I didn't read it. I felt like I got caught up in... I love being so real with you. No. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up by reading the Hermit and then reading Proverbs 31. And this is where we're going to enter this retrograde season. This is maybe where you're entering your retrograde season and what you're going to be doing. But this is what the Scorpio full moon is pulling into you, okay? This is the energy that you can now receive as you cleared out this energy. That's what the full moons are all about, is clearing out and making room for what is meant to be for your higher self. And the retrogrades are really helping with that. Okay. Through solitude, we can discover new things about ourselves. The hermit has shrugged off material and superficial concerns and distractions and has retreated to an inner sanctum. Sanctum. She's taking a break from the outside world to focus on herself, the glowing star and the guiding light of her unconscious mind, and a pathway to her breakthrough. The laptop is the support of learned wisdom and knowledge to help her along her journey. It can also be special skill that helps the hermit cope with being alone. It's okay to be alone. Silence, yeah, that's the thing too. I know before I awakened, being alone hurt so bad. I honestly never was. Even in relationships, I just feel like, this is a big admittance for me, but just so you know, if you've been with me in the recent past, this does not include you, if you're listening to this. But in my past, I used to have a friend in the wings, some form of a mental and emotional attachment to a friend. So if I knew that one relationship was ending, because I could never bear to be alone, that meant that I don't know, like people leaving in my life now is my choice and my doing, and I know that I create my world and I take ownership of that, and it's because of my choice that these people were a part of my journey, and then I gained what I needed to from them. No relationship is like I was about to say is forever obsolete, but this is this is eternal stuff, so I just needed to put that in there. Anyway, I'm getting off sidetracked. It can also be a special skill that helps the hermit cope with being alone. It's okay to be alone. Silence and meditation can help you explore your inner worlds and lead you to new places. There's so many constant distractions that can keep you from focusing on your own self-care. From social media to job stresses, it's time to take a break from it all, to retreat to a place that makes you feel safe with the goal of improving yourself. Don't ignore your own mental well-being. And if you need a teacher, a guide, or a therapist to help you along the way, that's okay. Don't be afraid of being alone. That's how you're going to ground yourself to get the material world established. And this new love is going to give you that fuel, that fire in your core to get that going. Dang, what a beautiful message. All right, Proverbs 31, kids. Here we go. As the light is shining more and more in the window, can you see it? I don't know if you've noticed, but it's definitely a lot lighter out, and the birds are chirping. It's beautiful. The words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, son of my womb, and what, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to that which destroys kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes intoxicating drink, lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the justice of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open your mouth for the speechless, in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Open your mouth, throat chakra day. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is, this is my favorite part of this whole Proverbs journey. This is wrapping it up now. Verse 10. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and willingly works with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. I am freezing right now, you guys, just so you know. Holy cow. Solidly cold. Oh my gosh. Okay. She brings her food from afar. She also rises while it is yet night, and provides food for her household, and a portion for her maidservants. She considers a field and buys it. From her profits she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and strengthens her arms, and perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hand holds the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor, yes, she reaches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supply sashes for the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. And that is all I have for you today, my loves. Be blessed with much joy and communicate with compassion always. I love you.